Accruals and prepayments. Wasn't sure what to say to you guys, so I thought, oh, I wonder what you've been learning as accruals and prepayments definitions. So I thought, back up textbook definition. So I found that it was like revenue that's been earned but not yet received for accrued revenue. However, I was thinking, in real life, how do you apply that? So don't pay me until the next month. So say this month, what month are we in? April. So I've had to pay all the utility bills and I've got costs going out, but I've not actually recognised any revenue coming in because you don't pay me till next month. So to recognise that revenue, I'd put a journal in or something so that it did represent that I am going to get, say, £100 for this month, even though the cash flow doesn't happen until next month.
Lovely landlord.
I know. Yeah, it's like free. So for expenses, I found that expenses have been recognised but not yet incurred. So we've put an accrual in for an expense that's happened this month, but we haven't yet received the invoice. So can you give me an example for an accrued expense? Yes, you can. Okay, so my example is utility bill. So you use utilities every day, gas and electric, but you don't necessarily get charged every month. So you might get a bill in 6 months' time. So what you could do in terms of cash flow is put a little bit of money aside each month. So when you get the bill in 6 months' time, you don't actually have to fork out £600 in that 1 month. You've already put aside a little bit each month. Does that make sense? Yep. So prepayments. So for revenue that's been received but not yet earned. So you've got a payment, but the activity isn't due to happen until 3 months' time. So going back to the landlord example, it could be that, Kim, you've paid me 6 months' worth of rent, but I know that it doesn't relate until the next few months. So if looking at P&L, you'd only release a little bit each month. You might move out in 2 months' time and have to repay you however many months of rent. So expenses that have been incurred but not yet recognised. So we've had a bill, but it doesn't relate to a future event. Can you give me an example? I should have shown you these slides before, so you could give me an example. So my example for this is a holiday. So I go in and book a holiday today. I pay it all up front, but it doesn't actually relate until August. So all my cash flow's gone out, but I know the expense doesn't actually relate until a later month. So when you're looking at it on your P&L, you don't want that expense to hit this month because it's not a true reflection of the activity that's happened. You want it to hit in August when you're actually going on holiday.